Welcome everyone to Guys Movie Quizzo. Very happy to have you all here. It looks like we have a good number of teams, individuals, whoever you are playing with, playing by yourself, playing with family, playing with friends. We have 4 rounds of Quizzo for you tonight. If you're not familiar with the term Quizzo, it's definitely an East Coast thing in the US. Trivia is referred to as Quizzo around here. Specifically in Philadelphia. So what we're going to do is dive into some movie trivia here. I have some random questions that have been generated. We'll get to the details of all that moving forward, but I am going to state something right now that I want to repeat multiple times throughout the evening, and that is we are all in a virtual environment right now, and hopefully everyone is staying safe and having, safe times at home and not going too crazy with everything going on. But what I would like to remind everyone is that we are doing this through YouTube. And of course, the internet is at your fingertips. So I really hope that nobody is planning on cheating. I saw some trash talking going on in the comments, and I'm happy to see that everyone is excited. But please do not cheat. That would ruin the game. That would really kind of create some challenges for us moving forward. And this really is our first night of this. Hopefully it becomes more. What I would like to see is this develop into a larger happening, getting more teams involved, getting some craziness going on. Let's get some trash talking, respectful trash talking going, and we'll work through this. But in saying all of that, what I do want to remind you all as well is, once again, this is the first time running through this. I don't anticipate it will go 100% smoothly, but here's hoping. I have some fun questions for you coming up. So just taking a look at the comments real quick, it looks like everyone is really thrilled that someone named Jordy is here. So that's great. We welcome you, Jordy. Let's take another look real quick. Who do we have? We have Team Schaefer's being hashtagged. So that's exciting. We have Bearded Film Reviews, drinking and playing a quiz game. I'm screwed. That is not a great combination, but we will see what happens. And then, of course, Mr. Trash Talker from Latvia here, Team Luke, going solo tonight, I believe. So, all right. So we are going to dive into a few things here. And what I'd like to do first is recap some of the rules. So bear with me here. We will get to the gameplay in just a minute. But first and foremost, what I would like you to remember are all of the rules that are on this board. So you will fill out an answer form. The answer form, hopefully you all have it brought up on your screen, on your computer, on your TV. Well, it doesn't really work, but on your phones. You're going to need one form for every round. So it will refresh. After you submit it, you can go back in and start another one after that. Each round, I'll make sure it's all clear. You'll have the ability to do so. So what you're going to do with that form, which can be found in the information provided under this video, as well as on the Guy at the Movies website under quiz or Quizzo, I believe it's up there as. And also at the top of these comments, I will paste it one more time in here. So please make sure that you are going to that link. You are grabbing your form. If you are playing solo, that's all you need. If you're playing as a team, you just need one copy. So make sure you nominate a captain or someone to record. So that would be great. You're going to submit that. You'll have 60 seconds at the end of each round to submit. But what you're going to be doing is keeping that form during the entire round. Next up, like I said, you can play solo or may form teams. Hopefully none of you have over 4 players on a team. I don't think that's the case. There are currently not that many people in here to constitute playing with more than 4 people. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Once again, no cheating, including searching the internet by any means or through any means. So put those phones down unless you're using it for the form. There'll be 20 seconds between each question. Questions will be repeated once. So I will, as soon as I just second the question or repeat the question for the second time, I will make sure that we start that timer and I will move on. The questions will not be repeated at the end. All right? They will not be repeated at the end. So if you want someone to hopefully, or you want to ask someone to give you that question again, you can do so in the comments. I will not be handling that. I will not be giving you the question again. But once again, each time I offer up a question, I will be giving you one more replay of that question before we move on. Each question is worth 1 point unless otherwise indicated, and you will see a few others. There are a few questions that will have multiple points. I will indicate them when we get to them. Following each round, like I said, you'll have 60 seconds to submit the answer form. You have that answer form. Scores are going to be updated and announced before moving on to the next round. So I will keep everyone in suspense and let you know how you're all doing. The team with the most points at the end is going to win. That is how competitions work. So hopefully you are familiar with that. And finally, in the case of a tie, there will be a tiebreaker question. So I hope you all are ready. What we are doing tonight is what we're playing for tonight is, I think, something pretty exciting. We are going to be playing for the 45th anniversary limited edition of Jaws 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray and digital codes. So if you don't have a 4K Ultra HD player, you are fine. If you don't have a Blu-ray, you are fine. If you don't have anything else, you can use that digital code. So you will have the ability to use it. My commitment to you is, if you have multiple people on your team, I will be supplying a copy for each of you. So we will chat through that towards the end. But this is a pretty cool set that has a book with it and has the storyboards, which I've grown pretty fond of. So that is what we will be playing for. Is everyone ready? Before we get to round one, I would love for everyone to head to the comments here and do one thing for me. Just put in there, I will not cheat. Once everyone puts those comments in, I will not cheat. We will get rolling. Remember, you will have 20 seconds. I have been told that music is distracting, so we won't be playing any music during this. Everyone hit the comments. I will not cheat. This is the old educator in me. Swear on the piston cup. I will not cheat. All right. I am satisfied with all of that. Everyone get your forms up. Here we go with the first question. Remember, you are going to have 20 seconds. I do have a timer up, potentially, and here we go. 20 seconds from after the second reading of the question. First question, and we are off. What is the name of Quints' shark hunting boat in the movie Jaws? What is the name of Quints' shark hunting boat in the movie Jaws? Goes along with our prize tonight. All right, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Moving on to the next. Question number 2. Who was the voice of Donkey in Shrek? Who was the voice of Donkey in Shrek? Donkey, not sure how you all say it. Donkey. I have a friend that says donkey. All right, 5 seconds. We are about to roll on to question number 3. And we are off. Question number 3. This is a true or false. All of these have been 1 point so far, just so you know. In The Lord of the Rings, Bilbo Baggins makes it to Mordor with the One Ring. In The Lord of the Rings, Bilbo Baggins makes it to Mordor with the One Ring. Waffles, welcome. Mike Plumpton, welcome. 5 seconds. And we are moving on to question number 4. Question number 4 is Amy Poehler and Tina Fey star in the 2008 film Baby Mama. What was the name of the first feature-length film written by Tina Fey? Amy Poehler and Tina Fey star in the 2008 film Baby Mama. What was the name of the first feature-length film written by Tina Fey? Written, apparently. Written is what I put in there. All right, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right. Written by Tina Fey. Question number 5. How many kids does Robin Williams' character have in Mrs. Doubtfire? How many kids does Robin Williams' character have in Mrs. Doubtfire? Once again, a 1-point question. Ooh, we lost it here. Hold up once, and we're back. I guess this is as good a time as any to let everyone know that there is a massive line of thunderstorms coming through the region. So while I hope nothing gets cut, that is, we'll bounce right back. All right. Next question. Question number 6. What does AT-AT stand for in the Star Wars series? What does AT-AT stand for in the Star Wars series? No, we have some Star Wars fans in here. I saw someone mention that they were hoping everything was about The Empire Strikes Back. I can confirm that is not going to happen tonight. But Mr. Mike Lovins is in the house, and he is a Star Wars fanatic. All right, 3 seconds. 2, 1. All right, next question. Question number 7. Who directed Happy Feet? Question number 7. Who directed Happy Feet? The lovable animated film with some music behind it, some wonderful penguins in it. Happy Feet spawned a sequel. Who would have thought? 5 seconds. All right, moving on to question number 8. Cool Runnings is the story of which country entering a bobsled team into the Winter Olympics? Cool Runnings is the story of which country entering a bobsled team into the Winter Olympics? This is question number 8. All have been 1 point so far. All right, moving on to question number 9. We are wrapping up this round in just a minute. In James Cameron's hit film Titanic, Jack sketches a nude picture of Rose. In reality, who drew the picture that became the prop? In James Cameron's hit film Titanic, Jack sketches a nude picture of Rose. In reality, who drew the picture that became the prop? Draw me like one of your French girls, Jack. Any Titanic fans in here? What a titan of a movie. 5 seconds. All right. And we are moving on to the final question. Final question. That sounded like Moira Rose. Question number 10. Who played Eminem's mom in the movie 8 Mile? Who played Eminem's mom in the movie 8 Mile? This is the final question of this round. This is the final question of this round. You have 2 seconds. 1. All right. You now have 60 seconds to go ahead and submit that wonderful answer form. Go ahead and do so. 60 seconds. Let me know how you feel about these questions so far in terms of easy, hard. What are your thoughts? They will be running the gamut in terms of topics. Hopefully you all are familiar with, at least knowledgeable of the movies. I see we have a DiCaprio fan in here, Leo. Leo might pop up again later. I cannot confirm nor deny. Rip John Candy. That is very true. Written. Pop Gamer, I cannot promise you that will be the last mistake you see in these slides today. But you have 10 seconds to submit that form. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. All right, and the time is up. So here's what's going to happen next. I am going to step aside. I'm going to put together the current scorecard. And once that is done, I will come back. We will chat. We will talk about the answers. I will reveal them, but I am going to bless you all with a little bit of music now. Step aside, chat amongst yourselves, get to know one another. This is an incredible cinephile community that we have, and I will be right back. And welcome back. We are happy to see you back here. And by we, I mean me. I don't know why it's a thing that people always say it's we when we're really just one person here. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to run through the totals for that round. We will chat a little bit about the answers. And I'm excited for the stretch here. We are going to start from the bottom up, not because I want to embarrass anyone, but just because I think it increases suspense. And when I play Quizzo, I enjoy that. So starting at the bottom, starting with 2 points, we have Ben Shu, Team Ben Shu. Coming up next is Bearded Film Reviews in the 9th place with 4 points. Luke in 8th place with 6 points. We have Late to the Game in 7th place with 7 points. We have Lovins Loves Movies. I like that rebrand there. In 6th place with 8 points. We have Schaefer's Conservatory in 5th place with 8 points. We have Aniolo in 4th place with 9 points. We have Distracted Cinephiles in 3rd place with 9 points. And this is just how it organized. So clearly there's a tie for first and second here, but it's just how I'm going through it. And then Tony and the Beard Man are both leading the pack at 10. 10. You guys got them all. So let's walk through those answers real quick. We are going to back up a little bit to the previous. So let's with question number 1. What is the name of Quint's shark hunting boat in the movie Jaws? What is the name? The name is the Orca. Who was the voice of Donkey in Shrek? That was friendly Eddie Murphy. True or false? In The Lord of the Rings, Bilbo Baggins makes it to Mordor with the One Ring. That is false. That is not true. That is false. Who does make it to Mordor with the One Ring? Who's got that comment down there? Anyone? Let's see. Anyone got it? I know some of you have gotten it. Come on. All right. We're going to move on to the next question. The answer is Frodo. Frodo is the one. Frodo Baggins. So, Amy Poehler and Tina Fey star in the 2008 film Baby Mama. What was the name of the first feature-length film written by Tina Fey? Written. It was Mean Girls. She has gone on to write a Mean Girls musical, and she is now turning the musical into a movie. So follow that transition. Question number 5. How many kids does Robin Williams' character have in Mrs. Doubtfire? The answer is 3. He has 3 kids. What does AT-AT stand for in the Star Wars universe? AT-AT stands for All-Terrain Armored Transport. Who directed Happy Feet? That was Mad Max director George Miller. That is always a shocking answer for me, or a shocking revelation every time I hear it, because I always forget. And then I'm like, oh, he did? Cool Runnings is a story of which country entering a bobsled team into the Winter Olympics? That would be Jamaica. Jamaica was that country. There's a great song that goes, or a chant, and I can't remember it. I was just going to do it, but I always butcher it. It's like, feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. Watch out, world, it's bobsled time, or something. Question number 9. In James Cameron's hit film Titanic, Jack sketches a nude picture of Rose. In reality, who drew the picture that became the prop? That would be director James Cameron that drew that picture. And finally, who played Eminem's mom in the movie 8 Mile? That would be Kim Basinger. All right. So we are moving on to round 2. Just like round 1, you're going to get 10 questions here. 10 questions. I want to remind everyone, please do not cheat. Please do not Google the answers. Please do not do anything but work together. It will not be fun for us. But let's move on to round 2. Hopefully everyone's ready. Pull up the form again. I'll give you a few seconds. Few seconds to pull that up. The form has been cleared, so you should be able to get it again. Just some comments here real quick. Some people say, they can't believe Jamaica, we have a bobsled team. I did remember hearing that George Miller directed Happy Feet. I put it out of my mind. And I guessed Cameron as a joke. That was a good guess. Good joke. Good joke. All right, here we go. Moving on to round 2. As a reminder, you have 20 seconds per question. 20 seconds per question, starting with question number 1. Before he was cast as Bucky in the Marvel Universe, Sebastian Stan played a young man with supernatural powers in this 2006 film. Before he was cast as Bucky in the Marvel Universe, Sebastian Stan played a young man with supernatural powers in this 2006 film. 10 seconds to answer. What was Sebastian Stan in 2006? One of my favorite movies. And moving on to question number 2. This is a 2-point question, so you get 1 point for each part of the answer. The character of Casey Becker died first in which horror franchise, and who played her? The character of Casey Becker died first in which horror franchise, and who played her? I almost just said the answer. That's going to be a problem for me. 5 seconds. Question number 3. What was the title of the first James Bond movie? What was the title of the first James Bond movie? While we're answering that question, just let everyone know that the news that broke recently was that Ryan Gosling. Oh, and we're back. Ryan Gosling will be playing the Wolfman in the next Universal Horror adaptation. So that's kind of a big get for them. But we're moving on to question number 4. What city does Die Hard take place in? What city does Die Hard take place in? The famous Christmas movie that there's no one's arguing about that, right? No one argues that that's a Christmas movie. That's not one of the most annoying arguments ever. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Moving on to question number 5. What was the name of John Hammond's granddaughter, the first name of John Hammond's granddaughter, in 1993's Jurassic Park? What was the first name of John Hammond's granddaughter in 1993's Jurassic Park? 10 seconds on that one. Velociraptor, Luke says. All right. Moving on to question number 6. Who was originally courted to play Princess Tiana in Disney's The Princess and the Frog, but not selected because she refused to audition? Who was originally courted to play Princess Tiana in Disney's The Princess and the Frog, but ultimately not selected because she refused to audition? It's always a fun story when you hear this. All right, moving on. Question number 7. Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga starred in 2018's A Star is Born. Including this film, how many versions of A Star is Born have been made? Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga starred in 2018's A Star is Born. Including this film, how many film versions of A Star is Born have been made? Anybody try singing that song, Shallows? Is that distracting? Anyway, question number 8. In The Matrix, does Neo take the blue pill or the red pill? In The Matrix, does Neo take the blue pill or the red pill? Getting rave reviews for my singing right there. In The Matrix, I'm not reading it again. 5 seconds on that one. All right. Question number 9, coming to the end of round 2. What film is the line, "You can't handle the truth" from? You can't handle the truth. What film is the line, "You can't handle the truth" from? You'll notice the questions range all across the board. They start back in the 80s. We can come all the way up to the 2020 year. Some of them go way back, way further back. Question number 10. What are the names of Ursula's eels in The Little Mermaid? This is a 2-point question. What are the names of Ursula's eels in The Little Mermaid? 20 seconds to answer. What are the names of Ursula's eels? Poor unfortunate soul. There you go. Rounded out my album, my Quizzo album. All right. That takes us to the end of round 2. You have 60 seconds to submit. Same as last time. Please submit your form. Make sure you fill out who you are so that I know who to give the points to. Scary ass movie. Ursula was kind of scary. She stole a girl's voice. Billy Goatengruff. You have 30 seconds to submit. No Googling, please. No Googling. Yeah, googly. Bearded Film Review. Think he got 2 right. I guess it depends what number beer he's on to see how this will progress. You have 10 seconds to submit. And we're down to 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Much like last time, what I'm going to ask is that you all get to know one another, chat a little bit, enjoy each other's company. We're going to pop on some music here. I'll see you in a few. So are we all making friends? That one was a little more difficult because some of the answers were actually really funny, the processing of thinking through them. So that was great. We're going to dive into the answers. I'm going to do the answers first this time, switch it up a little bit. So let's walk through what the answers are. Let me backtrack my way to the start of these questions. Before he was cast as Bucky in the Marvel Universe, Sebastian Stan played a young man with supernatural powers in this 2006 film. That film is The Covenant. Question number 2. The character of Casey Becker died first in which horror franchise and who played her? This was an iconic moment in horror. It kicked off the Scream franchise, and she was played by Drew Barrymore. Drew Barrymore. So that was a 2-point question. Scream and Drew Barrymore. Question number 3. What was the title of the first James Bond movie? That answer is Dr. No. Question number 4. What city does Die Hard take place in? Die Hard takes place in Los Angeles. New York was spared for this one. Los Angeles. Question number 5. What was the first name of John Hammond's granddaughter in 1993's Jurassic Park? One person got this answer. It's Lex. Lex as in Lexi. Lex. Question number 6. Who was originally courted to play Princess Tiana in Disney's The Princess and the Frog, but not selected because she refused to audition? My favorite answer to this was, sounds like Beyonce. It was Beyonce. She refused to audition, so they moved on. Question number 7. Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga starred in 2018's A Star is Born. Including this film, how many film versions of A Star is Born have been made? The answer is 4. They go back, I believe the original one was 1930 something, but if you have HBO Max, you could grab the 50s version and the 70s version, as well as the most recent version on there. Question number 8. In The Matrix, does Neo take the blue pill or the red pill? Neo takes the red pill. He takes the red pill. Question number 9. What film is the line, "You can't handle the truth" from? You can't handle the truth. A Few Good Men. And question number 10. What are the names of Ursula's eels in The Little Mermaid? 2-point question. The names are Jetsam and Flotsam. Or Jetsam and Flotsam. Wait, I'm saying that wrong. Flotsam and Jetsam. Flotsam and Jetsam. Some of the answers were creative. I really commend you for them. But let's get to the leaderboard. Coming in, number 10, 3 points, Ben Shu. Number 9, Bearded Film Reviews with 7 points. Number 8, Luke with 11 points. Number 7, Late to the Game with 13 points. Number 6, Schaefer's Conservatory with 15 points. Number 5, Loves Movies with 16 points, who is also tied with Distracted Cinephile. So technically it's tied for 4th with 16 points. On YOLO, you are at 18 points in 3rd position. Tony, you have 20 points. You are in 2nd, and the Beard Man, 21 points in the lead. So once again, I want to remind everyone, please, please, please do not cheat. Do not cheat. Sometimes it's a little obvious when some of the confusing spellings are really spot on. So be careful with that. I will call you out on it. But please, please, please do not cheat. All right. We are about to switch this up. Now we are moving to the special round, which is a picture round. In this round, you are going to see 10 pictures. You're going to see pictures of actors. Remember, actor, the term, covers both male actors, female actors, any actor, any identifying actor. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through them. I am going to do a quick run through, meaning that we are going to spend 10 seconds on each of them. So this is a faster round. 10 seconds on each of them. Please have your form up. Get ready, because we are going to hit these hard. All right. Here we go. Maybe. Ready? First one. You don't see a form? Oh, hold on one second. Hold, please. Let me make sure. My apologies. You should have access now. You should be able to go. I'll give you a couple seconds. Forms are there now. Sorry about that. Google has hurt me today. You should be good to go. I don't know why I'm like sitting here like bobbing my head. I'm having a good time. I hope you guys are having a good time. This is a lot of fun for me to put together. It's a lot of fun, chatting with you guys. All in all, enjoying it. So the form is back. Someone make a comment here. Let me know that you grabbed the form so that I'm not just seeing it on my end. Let me repost it. There's a link. That's not going to help you on the screen. All right. Looks like people have it. Tony, Mike, Ben. Got it. All right. Bearded and Luke, are you guys good? Conservatory, you guys good? Distracted Cinephiles. All right. We are about to move into, I guess they call it the lightning round and like more put together quizzos. But here we go. First picture. Remember, you need to identify the actor. First one. Ready? Points taken out for spelling. As long as I know who you intended, I will let you go. And we go. Who is this actor? Who is this actor? Next question. Question number 2. Who is this actor? Who is this actor? Question number 3. Who is this actor? Who is this actor? And we will run through them one more time, but it will be a little bit of a lightning round in that sense. Question number 4. Who is this actor? Who is this actor? Question number 5. Who is this actor? Who is this actor? Question number 6. Who is this actor? Who is this actor? Question number 7. Who is this actor? Who is this actor? Question number 8. Who is this actor? Who is this actor? Question number 9. Who is this actor? Who is this actor? For bonus points on this one additional bonus point. Who is this actor married to? Who is this actor married to? 1 point for who this actor is. 2 points for who this actor is married to. Question number 10. Who is this actor? Who is this actor? All right. We are going to run through them real quick. Let me take this down real quick. Get back to it. I am going to stop on every question or every picture for just about 2 seconds. Whew. And we are ready to go. Who is this actor? 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 For bonus point, who is this actor married to? And who is this actor? You know the drill. You have 60 seconds to submit. 60 seconds to submit. This is round 3. One more round to go. I have a feeling this might separate a lot of people. This might be the one that mixes things up. Gotta have one of those, right? No fun if everyone just keeps in the same place. Who is this actor? Who is this actor? I could sing again, you know. That was brutal, I see. Looks like the leaders are sweating. Tony sweating, the beard man sweating here. Oof. This could be an interesting round. 5 seconds to submit. 5 seconds to submit. All right, you know the drill. I will pop on the music and be back in just a second. Probably not a second, probably a few minutes. Hang tight. I will take that off so we're not embarrassing you the entire time. And here we go. Chat away. Have some fun. I'll see you in just a few minutes. How are we feeling about the music? Because I am loving it, actually. It's a really great YouTube channel I found. Very into it. Probably going to keep using it. So if I like it, you have to deal with it. That was a really fascinating round. It took me a little bit because I was laughing so much at the comments and the way that you guys described some of the people. So a lot of people used the titles. A lot of people used, different feelings about the individuals. It was rather entertaining for me. So I really enjoyed that. I hope that you all are chatting away here. I am just updating one thing that I was not happy with how it was showing. So please forgive me and give me 1 second. And we are good to go. We are going to run through the picture round here, and then I will give you the wonderful updates on the score. And here we go. There we go. Sorry about that. Once again, some crazy storms coming through, so I feel like my stream is going to be challenging for a lot of the time. But here we go. First one. Who is this individual? John David Washington. John David Washington, Black Klansman, and the upcoming Christopher Nolan film that I'm not sure if anybody has heard here, but that would be Tenet. I see there's a comment that I froze. Is this accurate? Am I still frozen, or can you hear me? Someone give me a hey or a thumbs up. Forms haven't been reset yet. They will be reset in a second. Can you guys hear me all right? Can you hear me all right? Thumbs up. All right, here we go. First one is John David Washington, Black Klansman, and Tenet. Second is Kathy Najimy. Kathy Najimy is from Hocus Pocus, 1993 flop that turned into a cult classic for Disney and is rumored to be getting a sequel. Well, is getting a sequel of some sort. So that's great. All right, question number 3. Who is this man? This man is Jesse Metcalfe. Movie-wise, you probably know him from, or could know him from, John Tucker Must Die. He's also been on a number of television shows, including Desperate Housewives and what is the one I'm forgetting? Dallas, the reboot of Dallas. Question number 4. Who is this young man? It's Noah Jupe. Noah Jupe, who is from Honey Boy. Honey Boy, a great movie about Shia LaBeouf's life. Big fan of that. Check it out on Amazon Prime Video. Who is this? Who is this? This is not Christopher Hemsworth. This is Liam Hemsworth. Liam Hemsworth, most famous for the Hunger Games. Recent release was Arkansas. Question number 6. Who is this? Anya Taylor-Joy, The Witch, Split, Glass, Emma, making a name for herself. Anya Taylor-Joy. I believe she's linked to the Furiosa Mad Max prequel. So you'll be seeing more of her. Question number 7. Who is this? This is our Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot. Gal Gadot, next seen in Wonder Woman 1984, which will be hopefully coming out on its scheduled date in August. And then in the future, we will see her in Zack Snyder's Justice League, this Snyder Cut, next year in 2021. Who is this? This is Samwise Gamgee. This is Sean Astin. If you said Samwise, I did not accept it. I asked for the name of the actor. But what was he in? He was in things like The Lord of the Rings, The Goonies, and Rudy. Awesome sports movie, Rudy. Who is this wonderful actress? This is Blake Lively. Most recently, you probably know her from a Rhythm Section. And she also was in A Simple Plan, not the band Simple Plan, but A Simple Plan with Anna Kendrick. She is married to Ryan Reynolds. So if you got both of those, you got 2 points. She is married to Ryan Reynolds. They are absolutely hilarious in terms of how they deal with each other on social media. They are very funny. Highly recommend them as follows. And question number 10. This is Jay Baruchel. Baruchel. Don't remember how to say his name. But it's How to Train Your Dragon. He's one of the main voices. He's in Goon, which I reviewed today. He does a lot of writing. He is part of that group that's with, The End or This Is the End, the Seth Rogen group. So that is where we're at with the question round. That was a round that was really entertaining here. What I will tell you is that it didn't separate a ton of people from one another. Or at least it didn't change who was lined up or the lineup, the leaderboard. What it did do was condensed it a little bit. So I'm going to start from the top here. We still have the Beard Man in the lead with 27 points, but hot on his heels, Tony and Aniolo are tied for second with 25 points. Hot on their heels, Distracted Cinephiles and Lovin's Loves Movies tied for third with 24 points. Right behind them, Schaefer's Conservatory with 23 points. Then we have fifth place, Late to the Game, 19 points, tied with Luke with 19 points. Sixth place, Bearded Film Reviews with 11 points. And seventh place, Ben Shu with 7 points. Bearded Film Reviews, you had 11 points. Ben Shu, you have 7 points. I apologize if I misstated that. How are we feeling about things? Do we need to put the music back on, calm people down? We have one more round to go, and then we will be awarding Jaws. All right. Here we go. We're going to enter the last round. What I would like you to know about this last round is that we are returning to, well, the music isn't playing. Guys, you guys were talking about music, right? Did you hear the music playing through when I was doing the stuff? Someone confirm that you heard that special music, and I'm not just talking to myself. No music? Oh my God. So I'm just talking about like random stuff and you can't even hear it. That's wonderful. Oh, I apologize. Well, I have some fantastic music that I will figure out how to get through next time. I apologize. Well, talking to myself once again, Michael Plumpton, that is not anything new on this end. Got to get yourself through. Round 4, we are back to straight questions. I will let you know what they're worth. You will see that a few of them will be worth more than 1 point. This is a wild round, hopefully. And I would like you to do well, pay attention. And here we go. Remember, 20 seconds to answer. Hopefully you have your forms up. That is refreshed. So you should be able to get it. Someone just give me a confirmation there that you were able to. And then we will move on to the final questions. Confirmation that you got the form. Play Life is a Highway. I will not be playing Life Into the Unknown. Got it. All right. Form is up. Real quick, that Into the Unknown makes me laugh because it makes me think of there's a meme going around where Elsa's singing Into the Unknown, and when she says Into the she says it's Michael Scott from The Office going, no, and it's one of my favorites. All right, round 4, here we go. You have 20 seconds to answer each of these. First question number 1. Final Destination was released in 2000. There have since been 4 follow-ups. In what year was the most recent film in the series released? Final Destination was released in 2000. There have been 4 follow-ups. In what year was the most recent film in the series released? 10 seconds on that question. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. And we are moving on to question number 2. Before Arnold was cast as the Terminator in the hit franchise, this individual was considered but ultimately rejected because he seemed too innocent. Excuse me. Before Arnold was cast as the Terminator in the hit franchise, this individual was considered but ultimately rejected because he seemed too innocent. Listmaker, if you're having problems with the questions or with the form, just write them down and you can send them to me separately right after this. Question number 3. What city is Goodfellas set in? Chicago, New York City, or Newark? What city is Goodfellas set in? Chicago, New York City, or Newark? And we are moving on to a 2 point question. Question number 4 is going to be 2 points. What was the eighth film released in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Question number 4. What was the eighth film released in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? 7 seconds left. And we are moving on. Question number 5. Who provided the voice for Smurfette in 2011's The Smurfs? Who provided the voice for Smurfette in 2011's The Smurfs? Moving on. Question number 6. Rachel Dow's love interest to Bruce Wayne in Christopher Nolan's Batman Begins was replaced by what actress in The Dark Knight? Rachel Dow's love interest to Bruce Wayne in Christopher Nolan's Batman Begins was replaced by what actress in The Dark Knight? Next question. Question number 7. What was the first animated feature length movie ever released? Question number 7. What was the first animated feature length movie ever released? Moving on to question number 8. Indiana Jones wasn't always named Indiana Jones. What last name did George Lucas originally give Indy? Indiana Jones wasn't always named Indiana Jones. What last name did George Lucas originally give Indy? 5 seconds on that one. 5 seconds. Moving on to question number 9. In the movie Speed, the bomb on the bus would explode if the vehicle slowed below what speed? In the movie Speed, the bomb on the bus would explode if the vehicle slowed below what speed? There's the second typo. 10 seconds on that one. And the final question, worth 3 points. Which film was the first to show a toilet flushing? Which film was the first to show a toilet flushing? Worth 3 points. All right, you have 60 seconds to go ahead and submit those answers. 60 seconds. How we feeling about that round? Once again, I really hope that no one is cheating. 60 seconds. Which is now down to 15 seconds. 10. All right, please let's go to the scores. I am going to collect the scores. I am going to check out the answers, and we will get right back to you. As always, please make friends with one another, chat away, talk about what you believe the answers were, and we will be right back. We are back, and we have the final results that we are going to go over in just a minute here. But what we're going to do first is we're going to run through the answers to those questions. Hopefully, you guys have had some fun chatting. I hope you guys all had fun with this tonight as well. We had 10 teams. That was much more than I expected, and I'm very happy for that. And I will ask some follow-up questions in a few seconds. But first of all, let's get to the answers here and talk through what the answers to the questions are. So, Final Destination was released in 2000. There have since been 4 follow-ups. In what year was the most recent film in the series released? The most recent film was released in 2011. There still is a rumored 6th installment coming at some point, so we'll see. Question number 2. Before Arnold was cast as the Terminator in the hit franchise, this individual was considered but ultimately rejected because he seemed too innocent. Too innocent. Who was that? O.J. Simpson. Question number 3. What city is Goodfellas set in? Chicago, New York City, or Newark? The answer is New York City, as most crazy movies are. Question number 4. What was the 8th film released in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? The answer is Thor: Dark World. That was the 2-point question. Question number 5. Who provided the voice for Smurfette in 2011's The Smurfs? The answer to that would be Katy Perry. Question number 6. Rachel Dale's love interest of Bruce Wayne and Christopher Nolan's Batman Begins was replaced by what actress in The Dark Knight? The answer is Maggie Gyllenhaal. Don't worry about spelling on the last name. As my father says, Gyllenhaal is how he pronounces it. Question number 7. What was the first animated feature-length movie ever released? It was Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. It received an Academy Award, a special Academy Award, not for Best Picture or anything like that. There wasn't an animation category at the time, but if you Google it, you can see an Academy Award that has the Seven Dwarfs and the giant Oscar that's representing Snow White, I assume. But kind of cool. Walt Disney accepted it. Question number 8. Indiana Jones wasn't always named Indiana Jones. What last name did George Lucas originally give Indy? Oh, Indiana Smith. Smith, like Indiana Smith. Question number 9. That last one was Indiana Smith, in case I went out a little bit there. Question number 9. In the movie Speed, the bomb on the bus would explode if the vehicle slowed below what speed? That speed was 50 miles per hour. 50 miles per hour. Question number 10. Which film was the first to show a toilet flushing? 2 of you got this answer. The answer is Psycho. Before Psycho, it had never been permitted. You were never allowed to show a flushing toilet. It was against standards. All right, so we are now at the conclusion of this wonderful evening. I have had a fantastic time. I am going to read through the answers, the leaderboard in a few seconds. What I would ask is that if you did enjoy this, please give it a like. Please please subscribe. We'll be doing more of these. Let me know if you'd like to see more of these. There may or may not be one tentatively scheduled for next Friday. So we will do this again. I had a good time. If you really enjoyed yourself, I would love to get more people involved. So please go ahead and share on all of your Instagrams, social media, whatever it may be. Guy at the Movies on Instagram, Guy at the Movies 1 on Twitter. Find me on Facebook at Guy at the Movies, as well as guyatthemovies.com. So without further ado, in 10th place, we have Ben Shu with 12 points. In 9th place, Bearded Film Reviews with 14 points. In 8th place, Late to the Game with 23 points. In 7th place, Luke with 24 points. In 6th place, Levins Loves Movies with 28 points. In 5th place, Schaefer's Conservatory with 31 points. In 4th place, with 32 points, Agnolo dropped out of the top 3. In third place with 33 points. So please note, these last 4 places were all separated by 1 point. Distracted Cinephiles, 3rd place, 33 points. And Second place with 34 points, Tony, which means the Beard Man with 37 points is our winner. Beard Man, congratulations. Congratulations. Do me a favor and shoot me a message on Instagram, and I will coordinate getting you your copy of Jaws. I really enjoyed this tonight. I hope you all did as well. Would you like to see another one? Should we do this again? I am more than happy to put it together. We'll enhance it a little bit too. Maybe we'll get some video, some music going. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Let me know. We shall do this again. Congrats to the Beard Man. Great job. It was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed the back and forth. This was a great group of people to have involved. So next Friday, we will go ahead and plan another one. We'll do it around the same time. Stay tuned for that. Once again, make sure you're keeping track or keeping an eye on the post that I'll be putting out about this. It was close, Matt. It definitely was close. It got really interesting near the end. No second place prize. We are going straight to first place. Had a great time. I will chat with you guys later. Thanks for playing. I'll see you next week.